All right. I've never done these videos before, so I have no idea how to start these. But hello,
Hi,
I am Cinque Exposed.
and I'm your cat.
Today we are going to listen to the first version of Simple Things, which has been released and favorited by you.
Absolutely.
Was released by you? No. Released by us, favorited by you. Can you still favorite?
Probably.
Add to playlist. The original. Do you remember? I found the notes, but we're using it as a camera. But I found the original notes
Okay.
on Google Keep that said like, I'll put it on the screen. Like, I wanted to have a song that released on the 20th of October between our birthdays
Yes.
about our birthdays.
Yes. And first version was completely different
Completely.
than whatever we had in mind.
Yeah.
It was a Dutch song.
It was a Dutch song. It
was
goofy.
it was in plat Antwerps.
Plat Antwerps. It was so goofy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was supposed to be just a fun, silly, dumb song that would just be happy.
And down the line it just changed to something completely different.
Yeah. Because that original note was from May.
Yeah.
It was May, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've almost been working at this for a year, almost. Well, no.
Like a half a year.
Yeah. my math isn't as good as my music, so.
So today we're going to listen and react to the original version from over 6 months ago, which was then called Birthday Boy.
Yeah.
Not with a Y, with an I. Because that's cooler. Hello, fellow children and kids.
Yeah. Do you have any predictions about the song?
I remember the Bing Bong.
The Bing Bong.
Which
I forgot that.
Without any context is amazing.
Yeah.
I still, because we uploaded, we're still in the process of uploading everything at the moment, but I made like the instrumental version, and every time there's this little pause, I'm still hearing
The Bing Bong. Yeah, absolutely.
I cannot unhear it.
I forgot that. The thing I remember is that after that first session, we were already song-wise, structure-wise, really close to what it is in the end. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I open this file and if it says 2 minutes 35 or 34 or something like that. Let's just do that.
Could be.
And it was 2:33.
2:33.
Where the end result is 2:35, but that's also because the vocal was added to that scream, so that adds a few seconds. So structure-wise, I believe this will probably just be quite the same,
I
actually.
think it would be quite the same.
Yeah.
Except for, we lost Bing Bong.
Well, yeah, we lost Bing Bong.
Also, spoilers for Inside Out. You lose Bing Bong.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bing Bong. Okay, so up to you. Do we play it in its entirety?
I would just play, and then when we find something we know.
Okay, so just press space whenever. Okay.
I'm not confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow! Yeah, alright. I think
The piano remained.
the piano remained.
Those things in the background, those.
Yeah. What are those? I don't remember.
Those were hi-hats that I've pushed through multiple filters, I believe.
Multiple. I'd like to mention why the cake is such a cake.
Is it?
I originally had in mind to make some sort of like stamp.
Yeah. Which it turned out to be, right?
Well, yeah.
It felt quite empty this start. Just to
Yeah.
have that piano, those little percussive instruments, and then just kicking it all to smithereens. That's quite different compared to the end result.
Yeah.
But it's where it all started. So yeah. But we have to kind of navigate, like, this has been the result of 3 hours of work.
True.
We have to keep that in mind. The fact that we have pretty much the whole song structure in 3 hours of work, that's quite impressive on its own. So I'm not bothered by the fact that it's still pretty empty. But yeah, keep in mind that there's 7 times more hours that went into this. The complete production was 21 hours.
21.
Yeah. So
21.
21. Yeah. Yeah. We had 2 sessions, and after that, I just couldn't let it go. I had to keep fine tuning.
So it's my song featuring your countdown, but I did 6 hours of production of the 21.
Yeah, I thought about that.
And that, kids, is how you scam people.
No, I disagree, because this song wouldn't have existed without you. None of the music would have been made, because I was never planning on making something like this.
You didn't want to make a birthday song?
I wanted to, but I hadn't planned about it. I wasn't really thinking about, oh, now I need to make some stomp music on my own. So it wouldn't have existed without you. That's the first thing. You were the person who said, like, I had a first idea, and you were like, I kind of want to go this direction, and I followed. So that's also quite a good indication. And in the end, the final lyrics, well, we can beat around the bush, but they have been quite inspired by your story of the last year. So yeah,
which was
great. I'm sorry.
But let's just go to the Bing Bang, man.
There's no denying it's all there. Pretty much everything is already there. And that doesn't happen often, that you're creating a song and after the first session it's all in there. We've had multiple sessions for a song that we wanted to do. I think it was called Pine Tree.
Oh, I remember.
And I believe that we've done 2 or maybe 3 sessions to get that going.
Yeah.
And it just
didn't click.
It didn't work.
No.
And this one is from the get-go it was clear, and I think that's the big difference compared to how we did it in the past. Like in the past we would say like, okay, well, let's make a song, and we dive in without a clear path.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're revisiting the first session, we talked quite a lot. It wasn't as much as making, it was more of like, okay, we talk, and then we put that talk into like, how does that feel? How does that feel musically? Try some things out, talked again. And that was completely different to other songs that we've created in the past. So absolutely,
sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. And the Bing Bong.
I thought there were more Bing Bongs.
There are 2, I believe.
Yeah, but I thought like with every transition between like the bars, I thought there was always a Bing Bong. There's just one. I'm disappointed. I thought there were more.
Bring back Bing Bong.
Yeah.
You know, it could be that there were more, and that it's just a matter of, you know, we scrapped them before the session was over.
Yeah, it was like
because
too much Bing Bong.
Yeah, I think that if we're working on this song for 3 hours and all we hear is Bing Bong, Bing Bong, Bing Bong, I believe that might get tiresome.
But I remember we worked so hard on getting the sound of that Bing Bong, right? Like we used so many different vocals.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the
for just that stupid bing bong.
only to have it
To have it scrapped
in the,
the
second
first,
session. Yeah.
The first thing we did was scrap that in the second session.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's when we veered off the comedy path.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
if this would have been a comedy song, we would have absolutely kept it. Because
yeah.
it's just funny. It's just something
yeah.
lighthearted in the song that's making you feel like all hyped up for and energetic and something like that. And to have that bing bong in there, it breaks every kind of pretentiousness or something that's in there. So yeah, but it's all there. It's there.
Pretty much all there.
So there are three.
There are three.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's all there.
I mean, we could have just released this, to be honest.
No. Yeah, no, but it's fun, and I already kind of forgot that we had that bing bong in there.
How could you?
Yeah, I know, it's weird, but I just because when you pitched the idea for this video, I was like, I gotta re-listen now, and then I was like, no, I gotta hold off. Yeah, the bing bong, it kind of faded away, but I think that's because I pretty vividly remember the conversation that we had once the Dutch version was done. And we were just once again talking for like 10-15 minutes and coming to the conclusion like this vibe is not right for this kind of music. This has to be a serious song, and it kind of clicked towards a different project in my head at that moment.
Yeah, same.
I
remember the
forgot
conversation.
the bing bong, just because in my head it's part of a different kind of song. But I'm not even sure, was it in the version with vocals, the bing bong? Like, I don't want to play it, but
it's not to the vocal version.
No,
I think it is.
Was it in?
I think
I'm not sure. Anyway,
it will be a mystery for everyone.
Unless you subscribe to the Cinque Exposed newsletter.
Oh God.
Yeah, hey, you don't have to, but you pitched it.
It's true.
It's true.
Club exclusive, sign up now. I enjoy this, man. I remember the bing bong vividly because I remember the turning point vividly. Like those 15 minutes where we both were like not really wanting to say it, but both realizing it, like, this is nice.
Also,
I was so scared to admit it.
I feel like...
Because I've never been there before.
No.
Because I don't make music that long yet. And this was the first time where, well, I did a proper collab and that I had pitched an idea myself.
Mm-hmm.
We built the idea and we built the song on my idea. And then suddenly I was at a point where I'm like, this doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So after like 4 or 5 hours of work, I have to now say, this isn't it, mate.
Yeah. And one thing that also makes me feel like that it is a true Cinque Exposed song, because you said earlier that, you know, I wasn't present for a lot of the production, but once I bring out my microphone, it's kind of for real to me. So I think that I was kind of dedicated to go the comedy route and just lay it all to bed right there. And I think that that the way you expressed yourself during that second session, because I felt your energy drain instead of build.
Yeah.
And that prompted that conversation. So once again, I believe that if you weren't in the room, the song would have gone out as a comedy track. Making your contribution there as well pretty important. So yeah, no, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really happy to have collabed with you on it, because you know, we go way back and we've done a lot of collabs, both in music and other things. But yeah, you know, being your countdown since 2007, it's always weird to think of favorite songs, but yeah, this one's so high up the list to me. It's so personal, and it became such a personal part of both of us, I believe. So
Yeah, for real.
because I wrote the lyrics. I'm not even sure you know, but I wrote the lyrics when my daughter was in the hospital with a virus, RSV.
I remember the virus.
I'm not sure how that translates to in English, but so I was home all alone. The boys were with their grandma. My girlfriend was with my daughter in the hospital. I was all alone when those lyrics just came pouring out. And as I said, they hitchhiked a bit on the stories we've told each other. But it became such a deeply personal song to me, and I hope to you as well.
It is, very much is. I'm very proud of the results.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of this song represents a lot, man. Like it's also for us to reconnect.
Yeah.
So it's
I believe the reconnection happened a few years earlier, but to like reconnect on this level, that's something else. So no, I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be happier.
Same.
All right. Do you want to do a call to action?
Oh, a call to action.
Oh yeah, subscribe to Cinque Exposed.
Subscribe to your countdown. The full behind the scenes, by the way, of the entire process, all of the hours, are on his channel. Soon. Mid-February. Mid-February.
Yeah.
So until then, on repeat, simple things. It's a simple thing.
It's a simple thing.
Yeah. And then mid-February, your countdown.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed revisiting a first version as much as we did. And bye.
Bye.
Cheers.